desire to serve the common good. May they prioritize the well-being of the people of Bayelsa State. Grant them the courage to make decisions based on your principles of righteousness and truth. In the spirit of the Ash Wednesday that we celebrate today, help them to resist the temptation of personal gain and selfish ambition, and instead empower them to continue to act with humility and selflessness. In the spirit of Valentine's Day, give them the grace to serve your people with love and compassion. Father, we leave them to you. Protect them from every harm. We lift up our country, Nigeria, to you. We lift up our state, Bayelsa, and our communities to you. Guide us in unity, love, and peace, that we may work together for the betterment of our state. We trust that you know what is best for us and that your plans are perfect. Help us to surrender our own agendas and seek your guidance, knowing that you work all things together for our good and the good of our state. We ask this through Christ our Lord.
Shall we please be seated? His Excellency Senator Kashim Shettima, GCON, Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. His Excellency Jeremiah Ban Kong, Vice President, Republic of Liberia. I'd like to recognize His Excellency Chief Olusegun Aremu Okikiola Obasanjo, GCFR, former President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Let me also recognize His Excellency Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, GCON, GCFR, former President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I'd like to recognize Dame Dr. Mrs. Patience Ibifaka Jonathan, wife of the former President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. At this point, I'd like to recognize the Speaker of the House of Representatives, the Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, and the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I'd like to recognize His Excellency, distinguished Senator Douye Diri, the miracle Executive Governor of Bayelsa State and re-elected Governor of Bayelsa State, about to be sworn in. I'd like to recognize the presence of the Executive Governors of Akwa Ibom State, Osun State, Delta State, Kwara State, Rivers State, Plateau State, Taraba State, Niger State, Oyo State, Enugu State, here ably represented, as well as Adamawa and Kaduna States. Distinguished Senator Lawrence Irujakpo, the ever-resourceful, workaholic and dynamic Deputy Governor of Bayelsa State, who owns a PhD degree in law, and his lovely wife, Beatrice Irujakpo, who are also here. I'd like to recognize distinguished Senator Henry Siriake Dixon, the one we refer to as the Great White Shark, the Ofroma Pepe, the immediate past governor of Bayelsa State, and Senator representing Bayelsa West in the red chambers of the National Assembly. I'd like to recognize other senators and members of the National Assembly, both serving and non-serving, that are present here. I'd like to recognize Senator Heineken Lopobri, Honorable Minister of Petroleum Resources, Oil, who is also here with us. Let me recognize the presence of former governors. I'd like to especially recognize Senator Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, former governor of Delta State, and the vice presidential candidate of the PDP in the 2023 presidential election. Let me recognize the Speaker of the Bayelsa State House of Assembly, the Right Honorable Abraham Ngobere. Let me also recognize my Lord, the Honorable Justice Matilda Abrakasa Ayemiaye, the Honorable Chief Judge of Bayelsa State. Let me also recognize my Lord, the Honorable Justice Daniel Aya, the President of the Customary Court of Appeal, Bayelsa State. Let me also quickly recognize the presence of a former governor of Kwara State and former President of the Senate, Bukola Saraki. I would also like to recognize another former President of the Senate, Senator Adolphus Wabara, who is also here with us. National and state officers of the People's Democratic Party who are here. I'd like to recognize heads and chairmen of boards, parastatals, government agencies, both at state and national levels here present. Your Royal Majesties and Highnesses, I'd like to, by your kind permission, recognize the Emir of Borogun, who is here with us. Let me also recognize His Royal Majesty King Alfred Papa Prietitas Philseria II, Amanaba Tuombras, immediate past chairman, Traditional Rulers Council, Bayelsa State, and the governor of the great state of River State in 1967 at the age of 24. Let me also recognize the chairman of the Traditional Rulers Council, Bayelsa State, Your Royal Majesties and Highnesses here present, these members of the State Executive Council of the People's Democratic Party, friends of Bayelsa State, leaders of our state, invited guests, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Today, history is about to be made. For the first time in the history of our state in 2020, we witnessed a smooth transition at the end of one governorship tenure of two tenures to another governor. And we have come to realize that when such smooth transitions take place, it fast-tracks the development of the state. Today, Bayelsa is a direct beneficiary of that transition. Under the current governor, Senator Douye Diri, Bayelsa has moved from one level to the other. Little wonder, on the 11th of November 2023, Bayelsans from all walks of life and residents of Bayelsa came out in their numbers to elect him for a second tenure in office. We are here gathered this beautiful afternoon to formally inaugurate this wonderful governor, the miracle governor. Now I refer to him as the governor of the people, by the people, and for the people. He's going to be sworn in alongside his deputy, distinguished Senator Lawrence Irijako, PhD. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I at this point, with utmost respect and humility, yield the microphone to the Chief Registrar of the High Court of Bayelsa State, who will, of course, take over the proceedings from this point. Shall we please put hands together for the Chief Registrar, High Court of Bayelsa State.
Good afternoon, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. May I invite my Lord, the Honorable Justice Matilda Abrakasa Ayeme, Honorable Chief Judge of Bayelsa State, to please come forth to conduct the oath-taking proper. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is with great delight and pleasure that I welcome Your Excellencies and everyone to this historic and momentous occasion of the swearing-in ceremony of the Governor-elect and his deputy of our dear state. Unto God Almighty, the giver of life and power, be all the glory and praise for making this peaceful swearing-in possible in this state. Before we proceed with the swearing-in, I would like to take a moment to reflect on the significance of this ceremony. By virtue of the provisions of Section 185 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended, a person duly elected to the office of the governor of a state shall not begin to perform the functions of that office until he has, in addition to the declaration of his assets and liabilities, subscribed the oath of allegiance and oath of office prescribed in the 7th schedule to the Constitution. This is applicable to the Deputy Governor pursuant to Section 1872 of the Constitution. It is in obedience to these provisions that we are gathered here to do the needful. It is pertinent to state that the oath of allegiance and oath of office represent a very solemn declaration of commitment of our elected leaders to the principles of justice, fairness, and the rule of law in all matters of governance. It is a pledge to selflessly serve the people with integrity, dedication, and unwavering commitment to the common good. Therefore, leadership must have a human face, and authority must be wielded in the fear of God, who rules in the affairs of men. As I perform my constitutional duty today to administer the oaths, I wish to note that the governor-elect and his deputy are entrusted with tremendous responsibility, which requires courage, compassion, and wisdom. From all we know of the duo in the past 4 years, I am confident that they have what it takes to move Bayelsa State to greater heights. Without doubt, the people of Bayelsa State are hopeful that this second tenure will come with greater prosperity and more dividends of democracy. Therefore, as you take this oath, I enjoin you to reaffirm your unalloyed commitment to uphold and defend the Constitution of our great nation and the well-being of the people of Bayelsa State. Let the words you speak today serve as a reminder of the trust reposed in you and the duty you owe to every individual who calls the state home. Today is Ash Wednesday and also St. Valentine's Day, when love is celebrated all over the world. It is my prayer, therefore, that your hearts will overflow with the love of God as you lead the state. May this be the beginning of a new chapter in the history of Bayelsa State, in Jesus' name. On this note, may I invite distinguished Senator Lawrence O. Erujakpo to take his oath as Deputy Governor of Bayelsa State.
Come to my left. Come to my left. Yes. Oh yeah. Oh, go back and stay by mommy. You can go. I, His Excellency Senator Lawrence Erujakpo Obagwahieo, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and that I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So help me God. That I, Senator Erujakpo Lawrence Obagwahieo, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that as Deputy Governor of Bayelsa State, that I will discharge my duties to the best of my ability, faithfully and in accordance with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the law, and always in the interest of the sovereignty, integrity, solidarity, and well-being and prosperity of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that I will strive to preserve the fundamental objective and directive principle of state policy contained in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that I will not allow my personal interests to influence my official conduct or my official decisions, that I will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that I will abide by the Code of Conduct contained in the 5th schedule of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that in all circumstances I will do right to all manner of people according to the law, without fear or favor, affection or ill will, and that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any person any matter which shall be brought under my consideration or shall become known to me as Deputy Governor of Bayelsa State, except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties as a Deputy Governor of Bayelsa State. So help me God.
Congratulations. At this point, we'd like to take a brief Citation of His Excellency Senator Lawrence Erujakpo, PhD. Nothing is more noble, nothing is more venerable than loyalty.
The above quote by Roman statesman, scholar, philosopher, and writer Cicero captures the life journey of Senator Lawrence Oboraworevo Erujakpo, the Deputy Governor of Bayelsa State. Among several other virtues, Senator Erujakpo has exemplified himself as a dutiful, very loyal public servant and aptly demonstrated this in his every undertaking.
Born on the 5th of September 1965 in Ofoni Federal Community, Sabama Local Government Area of Bayelsa State, the young Lawrence Oboraworewo Erujakpo, the young Lawrence attended several primary schools, including Ebikaniye Primary School, Bakiama, where he obtained his first school living certificate in 1976 before proceeding to Government College Bomadi in 1982 and later obtained his West African School certificate at Community Secondary School of Ofoni in 1987.
The young Lawrence enrolled for a diploma program in community health at the River State College of Health Technology, Port Harcourt, between 1989 to 1991. Thereafter, obtained a Bachelor of Science BSc in Secretarial Administration from the River State University of Science and Technology, Port Harcourt in 1996. And in 2000, he obtained a Master of Business Administration MBA Management option from the State University. Not done with academics, he went back to the River State University of Science and Technology to study law, bagging LLB Honors Law in 2007 and was called to bar in 2009.
He attended different management programs in the United Kingdom between 2006 and 2010. He obtained a diploma from the Said Business School, Oxford, and master's degree in change management from Heck School of Management, Paris, France. He later enrolled for a postgraduate study in law at the Birmingham City University, United Kingdom, where he obtained an LLM in International Human Rights Law in 2012. Only recently, he obtained his Doctor of Philosophy degree, PhD in Human Rights and Labor Law from the River State University, Port Harcourt, with 2 diploma certificates, 2 first degrees, 3 master's degrees in different disciplines, and a doctorate degree. Senator Erujakpo has equipped himself sufficiently for the task ahead of one of the most educated deputy governors in Nigeria.
And he engaged as a health worker in the Old River State Ministry of Health in 1991. Erujakpo was appointed Special Assistant to the Honorable Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice in Bayelsa State in 2005. He was later appointed as one of the pioneer executive directors of the Bayelsa State Capital City Development Authority.
He also served as principal partner in the Gold Mark Chambers from 2009 to 2012. He was appointed a Bayelsa State Commissioner for Works and Infrastructure in 2012 and later resigned to contest the National Assembly election in 2018 and was inaugurated as Senator representing Bayelsa West Central District in 2019.
And in 2020, he took the oath of office as Deputy Governor of Bayelsa State under the PDP-led Prosperity Administration. And in 2023, the duo of Senator Douye, Diri and Senator Lawrence Erujakpo were re-elected for another term of 4 years.
Senator Lawrence Erujakpo, a Christian, is married to Her Excellency Mrs. Beatrice Erujakpo. They are blessed with 2 children. Shall we please put down together for the Deputy Governor just sworn in? A round of applause for him. Thank you.
Your Excellencies, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I now call on our Governor, a man of peace, distinguished Senator Douye Diri, to step forward to take his oath. of office as Governor of Bayelsa State.
His Excellency, the Governor, accompanied by Chief Ambassador Dr. Gloria Diri, the wife, and Honorable Justice Patience Anna Zofa Diri, wife of the Governor, and of course his lovely children. Can we please stop the drumming now? Let's stop the drumming, please.
I, Douye Diri, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and that I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So help me God. I, Douye Diri, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that as Governor of Bayelsa State, I will discharge my duties to the best of my ability, faithfully and in accordance with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the law, and always in the interest of the sovereignty, integrity, solidarity, well-being, and prosperity of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that I will strive to preserve the fundamental objectives and directive principles of the state policy contained in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that I will exercise the authority vested in me as Governor so as not to impede or prejudice the authority lawfully vested in the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, so as not to endanger the continuance of the federal government of Nigeria, that I will not allow my personal interest to influence my official conduct or my official decisions, that I will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that I will abide by the Code of Conduct contained in the 5th Schedule to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that in all circumstances I will do right to all manner of people according to law, without fear or favor, affection or ill will, that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal any person, any matter which
shall be brought under my consideration or shall become known to me as governor of Bayelsa State, except as may be required for due discharge of my duties as the governor, and that I will devote myself to the service and well-being of the people of Nigeria. So help me God.
We now take a citation on His Excellency Senator Douye, Governor of Bayelsa State, for a second tenure just sworn in. It was a 19th century French writer, theologian, and philosopher Albert Schweitzer who said, "The purpose of human life is to serve and to show compassion and the will to help others."
These virtues of service and display of compassion have largely defined the life of Senator Douye Diri since he was a young man.
Born to the family of late Pa Abraham Joseph Michael Diri of Kalamawe Compound in Sampo community of Kolokuma Pokuma local government area, Douye Diri had his early education at the Okoro Primary School Sampo and later moved to Reverend Proctor Memorial Primary School Kayama, where he obtained his first school living certificate in 1977.
He attended Government Secondary School OD, graduating in 1981. In his quest for higher education, the young Douye Diri attended the then River State College of Education, Port Harcourt, from where he obtained the Nigerian Certificate in Education, NCE, in 1985. He later bagged the Bachelor of Education B.Ed degree in Political Science from the University of Port Harcourt, River State, in 1990.
A product of the just struggle, Douye Diri was elected the first National Organizing Secretary of the Joint National Congress, INC, in 1992. As Organizing Secretary, he played active roles in the demand for the creation of 3 homogeneous justices, just as he has continued to demand for fairness, equity, and justice for his people.
He started his public service career as a teacher. He later went into private business, but because of the compelling desire to serve his people, he began his journey of service to the people using politics as a platform. In 1999, Douye Diri took a bold step when he contested as chairman of Kolokuma Pokuma local government area under the defunct National Solidarity Movement, NSM. At the return of the country to full democracy in 1999, he was appointed secretary of the Bayelsa State Center for Youth Development and later became the executive secretary of the center in 2002. He was Commissioner for Youth and Sports Development between 2006 and 2007 before being appointed as a member of the University of Maiduguri Governing Council between 2008 and 2012.
Under the Saraka Dixon-led administration, Diri was first appointed as Deputy Chief of Staff Government House in 2012. He also served as Principal Executive Secretary between 2013 and 2014 when he resigned to contest the National Assembly election. He was successfully elected into the House of Representatives to represent Kolokuma Pokuma Inauguration Federal Constituency in 2015, and in 2019 he was elected a senator representing Bayelsa Central in Nigeria's 9th National Assembly.
Desirous of a bigger platform to serve his people, Douye Diri contested the 2019 governorship election in Bayelsa State under the banner of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, on February 14, 2020, and was sworn in as governor of the state. As a result of his brilliant performance as governor, the impressive account of stewardship by the Prosperity Administration, and his general acceptability by the people, Senator Douye Diri's mandate was renewed on November 11, 2023 for another term as governor of the state.
A devout Christian, Senator Diri is happily married to Dr. Gloria Biboma Diri, Honorable Justice Patience Ama Diri, and unions are blessed with children.
I present to you His Excellency Senator Douye Diri again, just sworn in governor of Bayelsa State for second term. Please, a round of applause for His Excellency.
Shortly, His Excellency will be reviewing the parade. After the revision of the parade, he will make his remarks, and of course this program will be called to a close. For now, it's good photographs time. A beautiful day. Lovers Day celebrated all over the world. And here in Bayelsa is double celebration of Valentine's Day, and also the celebration of the swearing-in of the Excellencies Governor Douye and his deputy, Lawrence Ujako, PhD, for a second tenure in office. Guests to the Bayelsa State government for this swearing-in who are on Ibom Air are requested to proceed to the airport now. The Ibom Air is already on ground. Those on Ibom Air flights attending this program are requested to proceed to the airport. Ibom Air flight is now on ground at the Bayelsa International Airport. Thank you.
Your Excellency.
Can we stop the drumming, please?
Your Excellency, distinguished Senator Douye Diri, the miracle governor and a man of peace, having taken the oath of allegiance and oath of office prescribed in our Constitution, I present this Bible to you as a symbol of God's love, grace, and power. May you lead in honor. May you govern with empathy. And may you always remember that the well-being of our state and our people is the highest priority. May your tenure be marked by unity, peace, progress, and prosperity in Jesus' name. Amen.
A warm handshake.
Your Excellency, Senator Lawrence O, that name I can't call it, our very dependable Deputy Governor, having taken the oath of allegiance and oath of office prescribed in the Constitution, I present this Bible to you as a symbol of God's love, grace, power. May you lead with the governor with honor. May both of you govern with empathy. And may you always remember that the well-being of our state and our people is the highest priority. May your tenure be marked by unity, peace, progress, and prosperity. In Jesus' name.
Amen. His Excellency, the Governor.
Your Excellencies, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, by the authority conferred on me by the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the law, as the Chief Judge of Bayelsa State, I hereby present to the people of Bayelsa State, the glory of all lands, Nigeria and the world at large, the Governor of Bayelsa State, distinguished Senator Douye Diri, and his Deputy Governor, distinguished Senator Lawrence O. Erujako. Congratulations to both of you.
Pronouncements and declaration coming from my Lord the Chief Judge of Bayelsa State, Honorable Justice Matilda Abrakasa Ayemi. A group photograph. The Governor, the Deputy Governor, and the Chief Judge. Once again, guests to the Bayelsa State government on Ibom flight are requested to proceed to the Bayelsa International Airport as Ibom flight is already on the ground. The flight to Abuja, Ibom flight to Abuja, of course, the Excellencies and the Chief Judge are now joined by the President of the Court of Appeal, Bayelsa State, Honorable Justice Daniel Aya.
With the photographs done, His Excellency will now proceed to inspect the parade by the Nigerian Police Force. Ladies and gentlemen, The officers of the Nigerian Police Force.
Tune! It's time!
The Nigerian Police Force just played the Bayelsa anthem in preparation for the inspection of His Excellency.
Inauguration parade! Former forget! Comprised of 125 rank and file and parade! 8 sub-guard commander, 4 guard commander, commanded by I, Superintendent of Police, Irmia Nampa Sunday. Right, form, ready for your inspection, Your Excellency.
You just witnessed a while ago the parade commander inviting the reviewing officer, which is His Excellency, the Governor of Bayelsa State, to inspect the guards on parade. It may interest you to know that it is customary for the reviewing officer to inspect the guards for the commencement of the march past to show the loyalty of the officers to their command and their readiness to undertake the duty for which they have been commissioned or enlisted to perform.
Distinguished Senator Diri, who is the reviewing officer of this parade, has gallantly mounted the motorcade to inspect the guards on parade alongside the parade commander SP Sunday Nanfa in Remia. Directly behind the governor is the aide-de-camp to His Excellency SP Zokumo Michael, while the motorcade driver is Inspector Idogun Samson. Your Excellencies, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is worthy of note to mention that this is the first assignment of the Executive Governor of Bayelsa State, His Excellency, distinguished Senator Douye, after in the office. His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Bayelsa State, distinguished Senator Douye, is member of the Police Council, and because of the strategic role His Excellency plays in security governance, the Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Egbetikun, NPM, has directed the Commissioner of Police, Bayelsa State Police Command, CP Alayen Francis Idu, to give this inauguration the full complement of police parades. His Excellency is inspecting the officers and men on parade to make sure that they are fit for the parade, and most importantly, in carry out their constitutional mandate, including maintaining law and order, as well as providing maximum safety and security for the good people of Bayelsa State as operatives of the lead agency in internal security in the state. As the reviewing officer inspects the guard on parade, permit me to acquaint you with the origins and significance of the flag. The Nigerian flag was designed by Mr. Michael Taiwo Akikumi of blessed memory and was officially adopted to represent our dear nation at midnight on the 1st October 1960, the day our dear country gained independence. The flag was chosen as part of a nationwide open contest held by the government, with Akikumi design being selected as the winner over a field of over 3,000 entries. The flag is a vertical bicolor green, white, green design, with the green to represent the country's wealth, rich natural resources, and white to represent peace and unity. The flag was raised at the Independence Day of Nigeria on 1st October 1960 for the first time. The regimental flag of the Nigerian Police Force comprises of 3 equal horizontal stripes of blue, yellow, green, with police crest at the center. The police color signifies love, loyalty, and unity, while the yellow signifies discipline and resourcefulness, and the green, energy and life. While the eagle on the crest represents strength, the tipstaff stands for authority and office, the elephant for reliability and steadfastness, and the lawn for Nigeria's rich vegetation. His Excellency has just finished reviewing the parade.
The inspection is over. May I have your kind permission? The rest of the parade, Your Excellency. Ensign to the standard! Shout that! Arm! Ensign to the standard! Take pose! Now we might fast in slow and quick time. Division into column. Number 1 division, leading 10 persons, interval in 1, 2. Center, slow, march.
Your Excellencies, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, we just witnessed a few moments ago the parade commander gives order to the guards to form 3 ranks and commence the march past.
What is called on the part on the library?
What we are witnessing now is the file pass towards the saluting dice, led by the #1 guard. The essence is for the guards to pay their respects to the special guest of honor who has taken his position on the saluting dice. The file pass will involve the guards dividing into columns before presenting arms to the special guest of honor, His Excellency, the Governor of Bayelsa State. Your Excellencies, the march past, saluting dice, and the forming of the squad by the guards, another display of silent drill as the guards are only reacting to the initial words of the command given by the parade commander before the commencement of the march past. Have just paid their to the reviewing officer at the saluting dice, and he has acknowledged the compliment. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the march band on parade today comprises personnel of Imo, Rivers, Enugu, and Bayelsa State Police Commands. The band is commanded by DSP Onegbe Peter, who hails from Edo State. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, taking you back to the happenings on the parade ground, directly following the NPF flag at the standard party is the NPF peacekeeping flag. Peacekeeping Office of the Nigerian Police Force was established in the year 2005 with a clear vision and mission statement hereunder. Over 12,000 veteran peacekeepers that were trained and deployed have been awarded United Nations letters of commendation and medals for outstanding performance during their tour of duty, including the most recent medal awarded to Nigerian contingent in Southern Sudan. Our peacekeepers have participated in operations in more than 30 countries, including Congo, Namibia, Angola, Cambodia, Mozambique, Somalia, Rwanda, Yugoslavia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Croatia, Macedonia, East Timor, Kosovo, Sierra Leone, Liberia, Afghanistan, Cote d'Ivoire, Burundi, Haiti, Sudan, South Sudan, and Guinea-Bissau, just to mention but a few. The police mobile force was established in 1962. The Nigerian government sent 5 police officers comprising of 3 officers and 2 rank and file to a combat operation course in Malaysia. The corps on course that culminated in the birth of the police mobile force.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you check on the screen, for those who cannot see them live match passing, you can see the seamless procession. Nigerian police takes years, months, weeks, hours of practice. Please, a round of applause for them. They have put in man hours for the past month. They've been rehearsing this routine and they are executing it flawlessly this afternoon. Please show them some appreciation.
We also have the counter-terrorism unit flag, which was also referred to as anti-terrorist because it incorporates the practice of military tactics, techniques, and strategy. The counter-terrorism have always been deployed to fight counter-insurgency threats in the country. Any moment from now, the parade will break from slow march to quick march. This is the beauty of the parade. What you just witnessed is a bit of synchrony and dexterity always exhibited by these smart and gallant officers in the performance of their duties. The guards will once again take turns around this time in quick time to pay their respect to the reviewing officer at the saluting dais. May I once again request that when the standard party marches towards your position, you are please expected to rise while commission officers in uniform are to salute. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you can clap your hands for this gallant performance of parade by our gallant officers. Clap your hands, please, because they have done a lot.
Right! Wheel advance! In review order. By the center. Quick, march! Enter into the standard! Take pose! Udad arms! Banat ease!
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the officers and men of the Nigerian Police Force. Awesome execution of the routine this afternoon. At this point, His Excellency will now be proceeding to give his address. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this is the address as second-term governor of Bayelsa State. Applause, please.
Yes. The mobile men, please, you can hold on. We can do that one later on. Just hold on for that parade, please. The mobile should hold on for the parade. Thank you.
Your Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, here ably represented by the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Kashim Shettima, GCON, the Vice President of our country. Your Excellency, Jeremiah Kong, the Vice President of Liberia, representing the President Boake of the Republic of Liberia. Your Excellency, our father, Chief Olusegun Aremu Obasanjo, GCFR, former President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Your Excellency, Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, GCFR, former President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The Right Honorable Speaker of the Nigerian House of Representatives, my former colleagues, serving senators, serving members of the House of Representatives, Your Excellencies, the governors, my dear brother colleagues of Delta, Rivers, Abia, Akwa Ibom, Edo, Oyo, Taraba, Osun, Kaduna, Niger, and our chairman of Kwara State, and your spouses. Your Excellencies, my dear wives, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Bayelsa State, and your spouse, the Right Honorable Speaker of the Bayelsa State House of Assembly, my Lord, the Chief Judge of Bayelsa State, Your Excellency, Mrs. Margaret Alame Seya, wife of the first civilian governor of Bayelsa State. King Alfred Papa Priye Dedespif, former governor of both Old and New River State. The President of the Customary Court of Appeal, members of the State House of Assembly, Your Excellencies, former deputy governors here present, the secretary to the government of Bayelsa State, the head of service, the acting chief of staff, Government House, my lords, honorable judges here present, and let me recognize one of my own, the immediate past governor of our state, and now serving senator representing Bayelsa West Senatorial District. Let me also recognize a former military administrator of Bayelsa State, retired Colonel Paul Edo Obi, Professor Benjamin Okaba, President of the Ijaw National Congress, and all other executives of Congress here present. Your Royal Majesty, King Bobaraye Dakolo, Chairman of the Traditional Council, Bayelsa State, and all Royal Majesties and Highnesses here present. Not forgetting our own Mama P. The wife of the former president. I'd like to specially recognize His Royal Highness Haliru Dantoro, the Emir of Bogu, who is also here with us. Other royal fathers here present, local government caretaker committee chairman present, my caucus chairman, service commanders, permanent secretaries, elders of Bayelsa, senior citizens of our state, top government functionaries, members of the Fourth Estate of the Realm, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, captains of industries, good afternoon. Fellow Bayelsans, distinguished guests, beloved citizens of Nigeria, today marks a momentous occasion as I commence my second term in office as of Bayelsa. Press gratitude to the people of Bayelsa State for trusting this great responsibility again to my deputy Senator Lawrence O. Jakpo and I. This day marks the end of one chapter and the beginning of another in our collective pursuit of prosperity for our beloved state. Before I delve into the main points of my address, I would like to pause for a moment to honor the beloved memory of my late sister and prayer partner, His Lordship, Kate Abiri, the immediate past Chief Judge of Bayelsa State, who administered our maiden oath of office. Our thoughts are continuously with our family, and I pray that the Lord bestows eternal rest upon her soul. May we all rise for a minute's silence in our honor. May our soul continue to rest in peace. In our first term in office, we made solemn promise to pursue a path of love, reconciliation, unity, peace, and security, because we understand it best. It best serves our quest to ensure prosperity for all Bayelsans. As we embark on this second-term journey, let me earnestly assure you that our commitment to the progress and advancement of Bayelsa remains the same and steadfast. Your unwavering support and faith in our vision for a better Bayelsa fuels our determination to continue working tirelessly for our collective welfare and development. Whereas we achieved remarkable milestones in various sectors during our first term, we also recognize that there is still more to be done. Indeed, we can say with humility that in the last 4 years, we did not merely count the years. We have made the years to truly count. During our first term, we worked to improve the condition of our roads, schools, and hospitals, create more jobs for our people, and tackled the disunity and insecurity that was affecting our people. 4 years later, we can modestly tell ourselves that we have done well. And this could not have been possible without your support. Like the legendary footballer King Pelé once said, no individual can win a game by himself alone. The synergy and the trust among us has made it possible for us to come thus far. By effectively managing our resources, we have successfully developed vital infrastructure and implemented strategic measures in various sectors which created opportunities for our people across the local government areas, and also established a robust foundation for optimism about our future prospects. Under this prosperity administration, there is no culture of abandoning projects, as we continued and completed a number of inherited projects from my immediate predecessor and other governors, and equally initiated new ones. So much so that it is safe to say our state resembles a homogeneous construction site. For the past years, this government has prioritized interventions in education, health, infrastructure, agriculture, sports, transportation, human capacity development, youth and women empowerment, as well as security. We are happy to report some life-changing interventions in different spheres, including prompt payment of pensions and outstanding gratuities, expansion of the state health insurance scheme, introduction of a robust science, technical, and vocational education program, and the construction of new science and technical colleges to boost manpower development. It is important to mention that we put in place a well-structured educational curriculum that is designed to meet the challenges presented by the fast-paced, technology-driven environment that we belong. Now, instead of placing undue emphasis on paper qualifications, we must shift our focus towards education that highlights practical skills. Our government has also taken action in the area of sports development by organizing an annual sports festival. Additionally, we have implemented business empowerment program for youths and our women, providing for them the sum of 200,000 naira grant to 4 small-scale businesses in each of the 105 wards in Bayelsa State monthly. This program has already benefited over 3,000 individuals. The government has also introduced a robust skill acquisition program. Dear Bayelsans, you will be pleased to know that we have initiated several strategic infrastructure projects within the state. Some of these landmark projects include the 3 senatorial roads that we met and we have continued with, that have opened up several riverine communities across the local government areas of Bayelsa State. I am excited about the potential of the senatorial roads in opening up extensive opportunities within our blue economy zone. These roads promise to unlock tremendous potentials in this sector, allowing for significant economic diversification while ensuring the protection and conservation of our valuable marine resources. The 22.2-kilometer Yenagwa-Oporoma-Ukubie Road, with a bridge constructed at Agobri, which has so far reached Angama community, with work ongoing on the Angama-Oporoma Bridge across the River Nile. And we have to thank our former President Obasanjo, who came for that purpose also. The 42-kilometer Sagbama-Ekeremo Road has been completed with additional bridges at various points. Your government of prosperity in June 2022 flagged off the very historic Nembe Brass Road and commenced work on the first phase of the 21 kilometers. I am happy to announce and to report to you that work is progressing very well, and Sandfilling is now gone beyond 10 kilometers, waiting for asphalting. Your government also started and completed the new 10.8-kilometer dualized Glory Drive Phase 2, constructed and inaugurated the 21-kilometer Igbogene-Elebele Outer Ring Road in different phases, the last of which was inaugurated by my brother governor from Niger State yesterday. We also initiated the redesigning and remodeling of the Tegwe-Edepie roundabout to ease flow of traffic, and that problem has largely been fixed. The Prosperity government, while completing the dualization of the Isaac Boro Expressway, initiated by my predecessor, constructed the new Etegwe Bridge. Again, in Yenagwa, the contractor handling the completion on the dualization of the Opolo-Elebele Road will soon deliver to us. Your government equally initiated and inaugurated the new 6-kilometer Igbedi Road, completed the Nembe Unity Bridge, completed the Imiringi Bridge, initiated, constructed, and inaugurated the Elebele Bridge. Also, last year, we commenced construction on the Akaba-Okodi Road to link several riverine communities in Ogbea local government area. The ongoing reconstruction of the Onuebum-Otueke Road is almost being completed. The Prosperity government took over the abandoned Polako-Sabagria Road from the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC. And I can tell you and report that work is ongoing in that axis. The connecting bridge is also being attended to in Yenagwa and Kolokuma, Opokuma local government areas. Again, we have also continued with the Bolorua Akade Torebeni Road to reduce travel time between far end of Bayelsa West and Yenagwa, the state capital. In addition to the already listed projects, are over 50 internal roads initiated, constructed, and completed within Yenagwa metropolis, and many across the local government areas. On our list of achievements also are the brand new Bayelsa Health Insurance Building, the new Finance Building, the Ernest Ikoli Media Complex, and the ongoing new House of Assembly and Commissioners' Quarters started by this administration. We equally completed the referral hospital in Kayama, Oporoma, and Ekirimo, alongside the psychiatric and rehabilitation center in Ogbea town. By prioritizing the improvement of our healthcare system, we have provided accessible and high-quality medical services to citizens of Bayelsa State. We have significantly adopted new technology to improve the healthcare with the deployment of drones in partnership with Zipline for medical supplies to far-flung riverine communities of our state. Through strategic investments in security, we have established a safe and secured environment for all residents, encouraging peace and enabling progress. The establishment of the Bayelsa State Community Safety Corps is a testament to our avowed commitment to security of lives and property of our citizens across the state. Undeniably, through such significant investments, we are creating the necessary network, and that will facilitate seamless travel and boost the development of our state. We have laid the necessary groundwork for accelerated growth in our second term. We have equally been dutiful in our commitment to transparency in governance, as we believe it is a vital tool for fostering trust and accountability among the people we serve. Those who think that we have run out of steam or ideas, that we will be resting on our laurels and on our oars, I have news for you. We will not be tired. We will not be deterred. We will not wither. We will not rest until prosperity, the prosperity that our founding fathers envisaged for Bayelsa State, the glory of all lands, is firmly and irreversibly entrenched. We acknowledge the pressing need for re-engineering and concerted efforts in key sectors that play a vital role in development and sustainability of our communities and our state, particularly within the ambit of power supply, potable water distribution, and agriculture. In the power sector, it is imperative that we invest in robust infrastructure and explore diverse energy sources to ensure a reliable and sustainable energy system. It is a welcome development that the federal government has liberalized the power sector. And as a state, we have keyed and we have also followed with the law in that sector. This will guarantee steady supply as the way forward for economic growth and improved standards of living. It is the strong belief of this government that our citizens should have an active and direct role in shaping and participating in the economy, from business owners, entrepreneurs to industry leaders, investors, and everyone in driving the economic growth and prosperity of our state. With the vision in mind, we have developed a comprehensive and ambitious 5-year development plan for our state. And to kickstart the implementation of this economic plan to engage stakeholders, we are excited to announce the upcoming Bayelsa Economic Summit in Inauguration. The summit will serve as a platform for sharing ideas, discussing opportunities, and forging partnerships to accelerate the economic growth of our state. You can make many plans, but the Lord's purpose will prevail. From chapter 19, verse 21 is instructive. It means that people can make all kinds of plans, but only the Lord's plan will prevail. Let us set aside our reservation we may have after the elections and work for the growth of our state. For me, this means that power truly comes from God. Permit me to emphasize the importance of unity and togetherness. Proverb which states, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Captures the essence of our journey ahead. We must remember that meaningful and lasting progress can only be achieved when we work together. To the states, let me also use this opportunity to appreciate all of us from Bayelsa State as we stand together next tenure. I would like to acknowledge the warm reception of Mr. Speaker and the Bayelsa State House of Assembly. As a one-time legislator myself, I can confidently say that contrary to what some may think, checks and balances are not meant to incite conflict or hostility, but rather they are a vital form of collaboration that ensures the well-being of the citizenry. In the same vein, I eagerly anticipate continuing the productive collaboration we have had with His Lordship, Justice Matilda Abrakasa Ayemeye, the Honorable Chief Judge of Bayelsa State, and the rest of the judiciary. The honesty and hard work of the judiciary is the engine that drives our society. Similarly, we cannot thank the Bayelsa Civil Service enough. I see your labor. I appreciate your diligence. To the State Executive Council and my very loyal aides, I congratulate you on your sacrifices and industry as our first term in office officially draws the curtain today. I deem it a happy coincidence that this swearing-in aligns with the Valentine's Day. The fulcrum of our first term in office has been love, peace, and unity. Given the outcome and manner of the governorship elections, I am inclined to believe this message has been substantially imbibed by the people of Bayelsa State. And I dare say today, happy Valentine's Day to you all. In conclusion, it is indeed gratifying to remember how united we stood in the face of the challenges posed by COVID-19 and the 2022 floods. Our collective strength and resilience formed an irresistible force that helped us navigate through these difficult times. The unity displayed by our community made a tremendous difference and allowed us to overcome these adversities together. Let us continue to foster the unity and cooperation as we face future challenges and work towards the betterment of Bayelsa State. We are indeed better together. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. His Excellency will now move to face the parade by the Nigerian police as they give the 3 hearty cheers. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the parade by the Nigerian police force will now take the 3 hearty cheers, after which we'll take the national anthem.
Where we give 3 hearty cheers to the revered officer, His Excellency Senator Douye Diri, the Executive Governor of Bayelsa State. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. Louder. Hip, hip, hip. Right, we replace headdress. Replace headdress. Shout that out. National Slout, present out.
Please rise for the national anthem.
Shout that out. Say.
On stepping forward to take permission from the reviewing officer to march out the parade.
The parade is over. May I have your kind permission to march off the police standard and the rest of the parade, Your Excellency. Enter to the standard. Take pose. March up the standard to your standard. Present out.
The color party will be marching out first. Shall we please be upstanding as the color party marches out, and all officers are enjoined to salute as the color party marches out.
Television, your home for the news. And you've been on to our live coverage of the official inauguration ceremony of Bayelsa State Governor Douye Diri for a second term in office. It's been taking place at the Samson Siasia Sports Stadium in Yenagoa, the state capital. And this signals the end of the broadcast as we now continue with our programming for the day. Stay with us.
Stay connected to the world with Channels TV Podcast and get all the trending stories. Simply log on to channelstv.com, click on podcast, select the program of your choice, and listen. Our podcast is available on Apple, Google, and Spotify. Tap the expertise you trust. Touch the stories that touch you. Anytime, anywhere.
Big tech wasn't really here. What have they seen in the past 10 years, which is making all of them want to put their HQ here?
If you're a business that sees itself growing global, we'll definitely need some sort of like boost. We need to tap into those existing networks that these big tech companies will provide.
Is there a downside to big investment in Africa? Okay. It's a tricky question.
We want to be like Amazon, we want to be like Google. Like, this is not, we are not looking to sort of be just another player.
For me, big tech is something highly controversial. I see the value of it, but I also see that Africans should stop playing second fiddle to some of these organizations and have the confidence to start building our own technology.
We've seen how we are using the limited resources we have to solve real problems. They've seen indigenous tech startups achieving things that took them years to figure out.
This is Channels Television, your home for the news. Do stay with us as we interrupt our regular programming to bring you a live broadcast of the Lagos Market Trader Money Launch, taking place at the Blue Roof Agidingbi, Ikeja, Lagos. Do stay tuned.
To build a nation where peace and justice shall reign. We'd like to take the pledge right after the national anthem. Please, can we take the pledge together? I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, to serve Nigeria with all my strength, to be friend our unity and uphold our honor and glory. So help me God.